steering rack on one of these, just know that you're in for a fight. Not only that, but I was not able to find some very good sources online. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to cover it for you guys right here in this video. And we're going to do that by going underneath, and I'm going to show you guys where the bolts are and what you need to disconnect. The first thing you're going to need to do is make sure your tires are off. You're also going to need to remove this inner wheel liner here, because you're going to need to access that steering shaft right there. And the bolts for that are hidden down behind this frame. You'll need to remove 2 bolts. If they don't remove or if you can't remove them because they shear off, you will need to remove that bolt right there and pull it apart from that section. So that one caused us a little bit of headache. What we actually did is on the old steering gear shaft, we sawzalled off the post and pulled the bolts. I'll show you that underneath. Once we were able to sawzall off the shaft, we were able to remove that shaft. So I'm trying to get around so you guys can see it there. So it's on the other side of those lines. That shaft that's coming down, we cut it off on the gearbox, and we redid the bolts that hold it in place. You will need to remove these 2 lines. So the first line is right there. The other one is right behind it. It turns loose on that weird nut on the top. Now you are going to have to watch for leaks down there, so make sure that you get it tight. If it does leak, once you get it running, you're probably going to have to take it apart and put new seals in that. You're going to have 3 massive bolts right here. These are all standard bolts, not metrics, guys. So these 3, 2 here and 1 there, those are standard bolts. You'll pull those 3 bolts and your tie rod end, take that off. But that's just getting the rack loose, guys. Your real fight begins when you have to drop this differential. So you'll have to pull that mount, and then that mount right there. So when you've pulled those 3, this differential will come down just barely far enough for you to slide this entire rack out the driver side. That's right, it'll come out the driver side, guys. You can cut the tie rod end off if you want, just to give it, make it a little easier. You do have to be careful not to bend that metal line right there. So that one will bend real easy, and make sure you get everything sealed up when you go back in with the new rack. But guys, this is one of the more difficult ones to do because you have to drop that front differential. Now, if you're going off of the service manuals tell you to remove the drive shaft, pull the whole differential out, then take your steering rack out. I'm telling you now, you can get it in there and remove the old one, just like I said, out the driver's side by just dropping that differential down. It'll give you just barely enough room. This is not something that's been shown on any of the social medias. I wanted to make a video on this because this one was really tough to do, and some of you guys might want to try it just to save yourself the money. Replacing this rack is not cheap. Most places are going to bid you a few $100s just in labor alone, plus the cost of the rack. You could easily be $1,000 in replacing this rack versus doing it yourself. Luckily, I was able to find a nice one online, and we were able to swap this out here, so I was able to help save my customers some money because my labor rates are not at super high levels. I try to keep mine reasonable so I can keep work coming in. I really don't want to have a lull, so I keep my labor rates low. But that being said, guys, if you want to tackle this, make sure you have enough of the specialty tools. Most of these are going to be pliers, wrenches, and possibly impacts. So you might need some impact set sockets. You're going to need different size wrenches to be able to do this rack. And more than likely, this is a 2-person job. To be able to do all of this and keep the differential in after you've loosened all the bolts, it's a lot safer to do it with two people.